Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Monday. I'm tired. Okay, I want a nap. It's been a long Monday, but a good Monday nonetheless. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into a couple of topics or whatever, so that all of us can go to bed and get started on our Tuesday. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, take a little second and subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, because it's always the thing to do. Do not forget to follow me on social media and all that good stuff and whatnot. Okay. I was able to get a thumbnail together today, y'all, because I was trying to be productive or whatever, but we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Do not forget my Housewife of Potomac review is up on my channel. I did it as prepared because I will not be doing live Potomac reviews. Okay, the lockup review is also up, and the live we did yesterday, which I still have not done a thumbnail for, is also up. So go watch those things, okay? But today we have these few things to discuss, to laugh about, and call people out and then go to bed, okay? Because it's 9:14 on Monday, and that's one little nap. But I'm here. Hey, okay, child, why I look weird? I ain't got no lipstick on because I don't feel like putting on lipstick today because I'm gonna wipe it off in an hour. And so y'all get plain fake Jaylee with no color on her face. Believe me, B. Don't talk about me. Leave me alone, okay? But hello to those who are watching. Hello to those who will watch the replay. I told y'all, if YouTube do not tell y'all I'm on live, you can't blame me. Blame them, okay? But anyway, I hope y'all all had a good day. I hope everybody will have a good week. And we're gonna just sit up here and chit chat for a little bit of a minute, and then move on from the things that we have to do. Now, first of all, I had no idea that the AMAs came on yesterday, the American Music Awards. I was like, how? I didn't see no promotion for it. I didn't see no nothing. I was like, how did I not know? Okay. But I also felt like, does that mean it wasn't many Black people there or people I knew? Because I was like, maybe it wasn't for me to watch. I'm not sure. But I did pick up some of the looks of the night. Okay. I did do that because I said I want to just look at some of the outfits. That's the first thing we'll get into real fast. And then we'll get into things that's going on on social media and in the world. Okay. Now I only got 3 little slides because I felt like when I went to look for pictures of the awards last night, it really wasn't nobody on the red carpet. I said, did anybody go to the AMAs? Is that maybe a reason why nobody knew it was on? Because ain't nobody go? Because I was like, I knew nothing. And I was like, every time I went to a different website to look for the red carpet looks, it was like maybe a total of 25 photos. I'm like, 25? It's the AMAs. Was nobody there? But anyway, we have Miss Sheila E. We have Jennifer Hudson. We have Shaka Khan. And then we also have Kate Hudson. And y'all know it must be low on the total poll. If the first page child has Kate Hudson. Now, I'm a Kate Hudson fan. I like her movies. I like her mama, her daddy too. But it wasn't nobody really around there. Now, first of all, Sheila E. looked good. Okay, Sheila E. I love the suit. Okay, I love it's shorts. Her leg is real nice and lotioned up. The shoes are really, really pretty. Sheila E. look good. I don't know who dressed Sheila E. Whoever dressed Sheila E. need to dress Jennifer Hudson. Okay, but Sheila E. I love her. I love it. I love the ponytail. I love the earrings. I love the print of the jacket, more of the shirt. I love all of it. Okay. Now, Jennifer Hudson, I said, ma'am, Jennifer, she really do dress like somebody auntie. And I mean like an auntie back in the day, not a current auntie, but a old back in the day. Not she old, but I'm saying she never dressed her age. I think she's my age. Not she my age, and she's smaller than me. Why she don't dress better? And child, this is I just don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like the dress is too long. The dress is too black. The shawl she wearing is too shawl-y. I don't like, I mean, her hair being pulled back is fine or whatever, but I just feel like I just always want Jennifer to dress better. And she just never do. Okay. Now Shaka Khan around here, I think she's sober. Shaka be, on that stuff sometimes. But Shaka right now seems clean and sober. Shaka look good. Okay. Now Shaka has also lived a life. Okay. She's been through some things and whatever. We're gonna let her be for her past because she ain't that no more. I like her, the little bronze, brown, golden ensemble. Okay. Some black little boots. Okay. The lace or kind of, see-through top. Okay, some lace arms around here, a big old curly, I think is that a wig? I don't know, maybe you're on here, I don't know. Okay, but crinkly cute hair, Shaka looks great. We like it. Kate Hudson has not aged. I don't know how old she is, but I feel like I know she's a full-grown adult. I think she's older than me, but I was like, she really is aging well for a white woman. I like her dress, like her. That's a dress that Jennifer should have wore. Okay, Jennifer and Kate Hudson need to switch dresses. I'm so mad at Jennifer. Anyway, we also have a couple of men around here. Kane Brown, I think his name is Kane Brown. Jordan Woods, okay, and then Lance Bass. And I thought these were the outfits I was confused about. Okay, now Kane Brown, who was a country singer and stuff. First of all, it took me a second to realize that man ain't got no shirt on and the stuff on the chest is a tattoo. I said, oh, that ain't no ugly ass shirt. It's just a big ass tattoo on the chest. I had no idea that man had a big old tattoo on the chest and it came with his chest me out, to show off his little tattoo or whatever. I don't like his shirt. His shirt don't match his tattoo. I feel like if he wanted to come out and show off his chest, he should have worn a blazer with no shirt. Okay, because the shirt he wearing, it just clashes with the tattoo. It looked like his chest is burnt. And I know it ain't. Okay. I don't match his pants and his shoes, but a tattoo and a shirt, it just don't match. And I know your body skin, your body tags don't have to match what you're wearing. However, it's not supposed to clash either. I was confused. But he's a handsome man. I hate Jordan shoes. I don't know, someone, she, first of all, she did not need stockings. The shoes would have been great if she did not have stockings on. She didn't have stockings on. The shoes may not have been that bad, but her shoes look like boats. Okay, look like little life rafts out in the world. Her dress is cute. Hair pulled back is fine. Her makeup is fine as well. Them shoes throw me off. The shoes are thrown off because of the stockings. I don't know why Lance Bass looked like somebody shrunk him, like his legs are short and his torso is long. I don't know if he's a short, tall guy, and that's just how he's always looked. I like the pattern of his suit, but again, for some reason, I'm like, why does his leg look like he was shrunken? It's weird to me. And he got highlights still. Is he gonna ever stop highlighting his tips? The last looks I have, I swear to God, I'm trying to get through this thing in 1 hour, and that's it. We have Nelly, Cedric the Entertainer, and then also Chingy. I don't know how old y'all are, and if y'all are aware of who Chingy is and who Chingy was, and him as an artiste and stuff, but whatever. Nelly in a jogging suit it's just, that's what he wear. At first I was like, I wish you would get dressed up, but we've like Nelly know how to be in a suit and look good. So it's not as if he just doesn't know how to dress. He does know what to do. But I do feel like sometimes I just want Nelly to not look so comfortable on the stage, on the red carpet. Either way I go, he's in a jogging outfit. Okay, a little jogging outfit, little shorts, and then little hoodie. Well, not even a hoodie, a sweatshirt. Now look, I guess it don't matter. And I think someone said that this wasn't a typical AMAs. It was an anniversary special. Oh, okay. Well, the Nelly's outfit is fine because I'm not getting dressed up for no little special. Because I probably feel like anybody gonna really watch it anyway. Okay, and at least it's that didn't match. It's a style. Okay, for Steady the Entertainer, he out here in his little salmon. I feel like over the years, people always talk about fat women. Why nobody talk about y'all know Sam been fat his whole life? Why do anybody ever discuss Sam's weight? Like they do women's weight, because they always want to discuss plus size women. Has anyone ever asked Sadie, anyway, I'm stopping right there. My point is Sadie look good. It's a salmon suit, okay, and it's a black hat and black shoes and black shirt. Chingy round here in some real fitting blue pants or whatever. Little St. Louis hat. Okay, because he's from there. Look, Chingy, when Chingy was out back in the day, child, he was a popular rapper out here getting things done or whatever. I had such a crush on him. Maybe not even a crush, because my boyfriend at the time looked like Chingy. I think I liked him because he ran with my boyfriend. But Chingy is round here still looking good. He looked like he's still in shape. Okay, I would love it if Chingy and Nelly were going to tour together, because I don't think y'all like Chingy, Nelly, and like Ludacris should do a tour. Yep, Chingy, Nelly, and Ludacris need to do a tour together, and I would love to see it. Okay, but Chingy look good, and we like that man, and we'll let that man be. Okay, now let me get to the stuff I have saved on my Instagrams, because that's where I save stuff. Now I told y'all, I am tired, but I am here, and I wanted to properly get through this thing in 1 hour and then let it be. Because I told you I'm gonna keep being consistent and have content out, even if I don't feel like doing it. Okay, that's today. First and foremost, child, if you was in Florida, any of the peoples in Florida, if you in Florida, close to Florida, next to Florida, up under Florida, on top of Florida, anybody that's in the way, in the path, okay, of Hurricane Milton. First of all, Milton is a horrible name. Okay, Milton sounds like it's going to come mess up all the things. So, a category Hurricane Milton is being upgraded, updated to a category 5. Now, I have never been through a hurricane. I have never been through a hurricane an earthquake or tornado. In Michigan, the most we have was like, really bad winters, really bad winter storms. And even at that point, we just stay in the house. We rarely have natural disaster stuff that like damages our property here. We rarely have storms where we have to evacuate. We have stuff we just have to hunker down, get some food, and wait it out, and either hope the power don't go out or the power come back on. And I feel like this hearing, because I was on TikTok and I saw on IG as well, so many people discussing this Hurricane Milton and how it's a storm and it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and how they hope that people will either, if you're in that pathway, to either evacuate or whatever. I was like, and I was seeing the video of people who were trying to leave and how the freeways are like packed because everyone is evacuating, which is horrible because if everybody on the road, traffic jam. Okay, I saw another man saying how he had tried to book a flight out, but ain't no flights out, and even flights for tomorrow are being canceled because, again, of all this stuff. And when I seen like a weatherman, like damn near front of crying, I said, "Is it all gonna die, Jesus?" I am so perplexed because I feel like I guess there's no way to prepare for a Category 5 hurricane. So in my head, I'm like, well, can't they just build stuff that's stronger? But I have to also remember stuff there already been built. So it's not as if, they can go out and get some bricks and build a new house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff there's already built. It already is what it is. So I just feel bad for the people that are there. I feel bad for folks who have to, evacuate. I feel bad because I know Hurricane Helene just left and caused major destruction. People are still trying to heal from that. I know FEMA was saying how they don't have much money left for people. It's bad. Okay, it's crazy. So anyone who was there, I hope you have already evacuated. I hope if you have family there, they can be safe and all that stuff. Now, I was also seeing how they were saying the governor around there, okay, Ron DeSantis, declining calls from Vice President Harris because he's stupid. I was like, and he's saying because he felt, I feel like it was a political, thing. Even if Kamala called you to gain favor in the political world, that don't matter. It really should be about the people who need the help. To ignore help from the White House presidency, vice presidency, the people in charge who are calling to see, hey, what you need, what can we get you? For you to be such an asshole and to not take the call, even if you take a call and say, hey, F you, to decline calls in the midst of an oncoming hurricane where you have to freaking evacuate a whole space of people, thousands and thousands of people, you are an utter asshole. And I feel like, because I had to I filled out my ballot today for the election. And so when having to pick, the different people or whatever here, I was like, no, let me Google people, let me Google who I don't know, because you really have to get people out of positions of power who don't help. So if there's a judge who consistently is an asshole, don't vote that judge back in. If there's a governor who's around here and not taking phone calls of the freaking presidency and vice presidency of this world or this country, and it's in the midst of a hurricane 5, when the weatherman is on the television about to cry because it's that dire, you don't need your job. You don't need to work here. You don't need to be around here. you should be at home somewhere and someone had to get you some help, because we know his family probably somewhere, child, away from the water and the winds. Okay, but you such a jerk and a bleepity bleep. I'm gonna watch my words. You such a bleepity bleep. You're going to decline, child, Kamala.
Governor DeSantis, NBC is reporting Governor DeSantis is ignoring your calls on hurricanes, resources, and help. How does that hurt the situation here?
You know, moments of crisis, if nothing else, should really be the moment that anyone who calls themselves a leader says they're going to put politics aside and put the people first. People are in desperate need of support right now, and playing political games with this moment in these crisis situations, these are the height of emergency situations, is just utterly irresponsible, and it is selfish, and it is about political gamesmanship instead of doing the job that you took an oath to do, which is to put the people first.
Put the people first, mother sucker. Because I know for a fact, okay, if anybody around here, if the roles were reversed, okay, and I just don't like when people are being dumb for no reason, okay, for being dumb for no reason. People gonna die in this hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff is going to be destroyed. And this is because look, I don't live in Florida at all. If this hurricane hit how they're expecting it to hit, and it's going to be some devastation with the fact that they say, hey, you live around here, get out of here. Okay? Escape. Okay? Get out. They're warning people you need to leave. Okay? Because we do not want y'all to die. People who just say, well, you know, I don't care. I don't care. It's dumb. And it's dumb because if Trump was around here, he would have, let me listen. It's stupid. Okay? Anybody who is hurt, anybody who need help and don't have it, don't blame the VP. Don't blame Biden. Blame DeSantis. Okay? Anybody from Florida, any state next to Florida, anybody down there in that whole area, Texas, okay, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, anywhere down there, anything that y'all need that y'all don't get, blame DeSantis. Okay, that's what you should do. Because I was like, that's just stupid. It's just so again, anybody who is around there, we is hoping and praying and hoping all that stuff. Blame this right here. Okay, blame him. That's your man's. That's your man's. When it's time to, when y'all when you go vote in your ballots, look up who is the people. Look up who's the judges. Look up who's the goddamn school clerk. All of that. Because you do not want to keep leaving people in power who have the power to ignore help. Even if you don't, because this is my thing. If I was a governor, and let's say, you know, Colt 45 was the current president, and he had to call me to say, hey, I want to help, I would have to suck it up and take the help. Even though I can't stand Colt 45, if he was the person in the presidency having to offer help, I have to take you. You know why? Because it's the people. It's the people. It ain't about me. It's about the people. It's about what we need. Oh, bastards. Anyway, y'all, I done got pissed and I ain't even Florida. I think because they love to blame us for stuff that we ain't got shit to do with. Okay? Now, Biden signed an emergency declaration ahead of Hurricane Milton and said, hey, Florida people, evacuate. Okay? Evacuate. And again, they just dealt with Hurricane Helena the other day. So again, I feel bad for anybody who was in the path of a hurricane season, hurricanes. Child, I just hope and pray that things can get better. Okay, I want things to get better. Now I said, Lord Jesus, She going up yonder. I said, not Cissy. Now today, I was scrolling social media earlier today, and I forgot which blog. It may have been the Shade Room. It was somebody, and they say reportedly Cissy Houston has passed. But I don't like when anyone says reportedly. Look, either you know somebody died or they did not die. Do not say report. That means they may be alive. Okay, don't report on somebody's death until you know for a fact that they're dead. Okay. However, today, well, we assume today, Cissy Houston, she was also a Grammy winner herself. She was an artist herself. She is the mother of Whitney Houston, passed away at the age of 91 and stuff. Now, I said, child, as we show, did she die recently? Is this a John Amos situation or not? I hope she ain't been dead for months and we just did not know. She's going up yonder to be with our Lord. Even though Cissy Houston didn't like lesbians, her name was Cissy, which is funny to me. It's a tragedy because I feel like Cissy, Whitney, Bobby, Christina, all being gone, not at all in the afterlife together. It's a sad situation. Okay, but I was like, she was 91. I feel like when Whitney died, it was sad. When Bobby Chris died, it was sad because Whitney died. Whitney was younger. She wasn't no old lady. Bobby Chris was so young. So I do think their death was like a tragedy, but I feel like when someone died at 91 and they're just like dying like, just of old age, because, we have to die, really. I don't feel like, it's a tragedy. It's just very sad. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, to me, that whole line, that whole lineage is gone. Because Cissy, Whitney, Bobby Chris, I felt like when Whitney had Bobby Chris, it's gonna be a continuation. And knowing that whole line to me is gone is so insane. Cissy, outlived others. Okay. I also felt like, well, damn, who's going to carry on the Houston legacy? And I'm like, y'all know we don't like Pat Houston. What's Pat Houston? Pat Houston, because who she married to? What's the brother name? Because she married to that. She married to Whitney's brother. I can't think of the brother name. Oh, Gary Houston. No, is it Gary? Who was Pat Houston married to, y'all? I don't know why I said Gary. It's Gary. Whitney brother name was Gary. That is so weird. I don't know why I thought, because we know she got the two brothers, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like in my head, Cissy's son that's married to Pat Houston, I don't feel like they are a continuation of the Houston legacy. And that may sound mean. I always felt like it was Whitney and Cissy, you know what I'm saying, that were the Houston legacy. And it would have also been Bobby Chris. So a part of me feel like I don't like the fact that all that's left of that legacy is Pat and them damn brothers. Because we don't like and we don't trust them at all. And when I was looking at the AMA stuff a little bit on social media, and I seen that Pat Houston was at the AMA because, I think, was it Jennifer Lopez? Not Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Hudson, who somebody did the tribute to Whitney. And so Pat Houston was right. I said, then Pat, you round there at the AMAs on Sunday night. Your mother-in-law died on Monday. Okay. She married to Gary. I knew she married to Gary. But I still feel like the Houston legacy was Cissy, Whitney, and Bobby Chris. And it's, to me, it's such an unfortunate thing that Whitney's whole legacy is not here anymore. Cissy was still here as the mom. And now the most talked about Houston would be Pat. I don't like it. Now, I don't know what Cissy put in her will or in her, last rites and testament. I don't know what she did. And I feel like it's probably going to all go to Pat. But I was like, dang, I was more upset that Cissy was passing away, because I was like, not all we left with is Pat. Child, Pat going to probably sell tickets to this lady's funeral. Pat going to have a whole Cissy Houston memorial tour. Pat going to just, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Even though Cissy did not like lesbians, and even though people feel like she, kind of hindered Whitney from living her true life in her younger years, I do feel like Cissy loved her daughter, loved her family. She just ain't like lesbians. Condolences to the remaining family members, to her sons who are surviving her in her death. But a part of me feel like Cissy, going up yonder to be with her Lord and Savior, and her daughter, her granddaughter, feels a bit poetically complete. I feel like when Whitney died, that crushed Cissy. I feel like Whitney dying crushed Bobby Chris. And then Bobby Chris was gone. So part of me feel like that lady still lived to be 91 years old. That's a long life to live. A lot of people don't get to see, because again, Whitney died, child in her 50s. So Cissy, you lived a long life. I feel like she experienced a lot. She found fame. She had an amazing daughter, all that stuff. So, peace and blessings to her and the family and all that stuff or whatever. I said, nothing going up, Bobby, spoke. I said, Bobby can't get the rights to Whitney. I know Bobby is remarried, but I'm like, Bobby can't get nothing. Bobby released a statement saying, sending love and blessings to the Houston family on this great loss. May she rest. Loss with an S, not a T. It was a great loss. May she rest in peace and power. The Browns. A part of me feel like, even though Bobby and Whitney divorced forever ago, a part of me, I feel like the Houston Brown dynasty of it all, it was Whitney, Bobby, Chris, and Cissy. And we don't care about nobody else. But again, him, sending out condolences to his former mother-in-law is a thing. But that's a child. But they not at together in the afterlife, child. Bobby, Chris, Grandma, what you doing here? We've been waiting on you, Grandma. I'm saying it's just a lot to deal with. Okay, but again, we not, because I was seeing folks, who's gonna do the funeral? Child, I don't know. Pat gonna schedule that funeral. It's gonna be a pay-per-view event, and we still ain't gonna like Pat, because to me, Pat has always felt like a opportunist. Pat has always felt to me like an opportunist, and I feel like Pat had less control when Whitney was alive. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really mess with Whitney, and then Whitney was gone. And then Pat, because Cissy was older at that time. Cissy wasn't trying to be around there fuss with people. Cissy was the child to live the rest of my life in peace, So I just look. Maybe now the family can rest in peace, because we don't need no more Whitney movie. We don't need no more. We don't need, and this is I don't want to sound like morbid or whatever, but we don't need no other movies, documentaries, exposés, thesis papers on the Houstons. Not on Whitney, not on Cissy, not on Bobby Chris. I'm hoping with Cissy passing away that family can rest in peace. We don't need to know if Cissy was a secret lesbian. We don't need to know about nothing else, not today, not ever. So whatever Pat try to push out, we not going to take it. We ain't going to take it. We're going to leave it be, okay? That's it. Now, if they want to still, now Whitney's music, still being promoted, that's fine by me. If you want to use her music to sell products or whatever, I don't care. But I just need them to not try to make nothing else about the Houstons. Leave them be, let them rest in peace, Jesus. They say Kanye West and his wife, the Bianca girl, they separated, child going towards a divorce. I'm not surprised. I feel like since Kanye West is possibly gearing up for some more anyways, a heartbreak activities, learned Ye has hit a rough patch in his almost 2-year marriage to Bianca. When I first seen Kanye West and that lady, I said, child, what in the mental health is going on here? A part of me felt like this was like some kind of weird science experiment. And science experiments eventually go to downstairs. Okay. So if Kanye and the wife is heading for divorce, I'm just not surprised. If Kanye and or the wife aren't happy anymore, and so they have to separate, that's fine by me. Okay. If Kanye feel like he wants to be a single man or he want to be around here and have 18 wives, I don't care. But I'm just not surprised. It's fine. I think once they seen her, that lady wasn't out here walking around half naked with that man, they felt like, someone right. Cause it was weird. It never felt, even though we saw photographs of him and her and the kids, child, that was whatever. But I just don't feel like, I never felt like they were a real couple that would last. I felt like they gonna last until either he gets bored or she gets fed up. Okay. And it looked like they may be right now. So y'all, let's pray for Kanye's West mental health and Bianca's mental health, and hope if they're divorcing, it moves along swiftly. Okay. Mariah, y'all know Young Thug ain't out here. Young Thug been in prison a long time. Young Thug girlfriend, Mariah, signed this. It was their 3-year anniversary, and she said, "I'm trying to go to the prison and see that man," and she could not get in.
Let me tell y'all something. Today is my 3-year anniversary with Jeff. I done drove all the way to this motherfucking jail. Okay. Mind you, I done stopped at the jail is already, let me back up. Let me give you some context, okay? The jail is like 30 minutes away from the city. Okay.
That's not far. That ain't far. Some folks' husbands be, 4-5 hours away. 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Girl, try to go 30.
Okay, first of all, I done drove all the way to this motherfucking jail and stopped at the Party City in between so I could tape up my little happy anniversary sign in the back, because it's not face to face, it's through a screen, by the way. I done drove all the way to this motherfucking jail with my little happy anniversary shit and my motherfucking scotch tape for me to get inside of the jail and then to say, let me tell y'all something. The system is down.
Well, ma'am, how you mad? It's the system fault, not yours. What do you mean?
I'm devastated. I'm looking cute. I done put this fucking ponytail in my head. Okay, I done did all this shit.
Why is she making it seem like child, you drove down the street, got some scotch tape in a poster board, and put a point. You ain't did shit. What is that? Girl, you should take this down. Like you should not have taken. I drove 18 hours to the other states. Okay, I drove across the country line to see my man. Okay, I had to go and tape up my titties because they were sagging. I had to buy new shoes. My feet fell out my shoes. Okay, my car ran out of gas. You know, I had to shit. Okay, I had to sit there with my bubble guts hanging. Okay, and then I had to sit there, and they told me that I can't get in. I was like, "Ma'am, you didn't do nothing besides drive down the street," and they said, "Go back home." A 30 minute 30. That's nothing. That's nothing. A good 30-minute drive. That's some good music. That's some good, the wind in your hair. And then I put my hand up. Girl, that's easy. And the system being down. Oh, okay. Up there complaining about nothing. It's a fucking hurricane coming. They said Tommie, who used to be on, you know, Love and Hip Hop, she around here showing off that she has these gold. First of all, gold grills look horrible. I don't know if anybody told y'all, and y'all may not know. Gold grills look horrible because no one's teeth should be gold. Now, if you have one gold tooth, whatever. If anything more than one gold tooth, you look stupid. However, folks are saying that Tommie, they think she bleaching because she's such a lot of skin tone. I feel like during different seasons, you know, skin tone, like I get lighter in the winter because there's no sun, you know, here in Michigan. So I don't get skin bleach lighter. Okay, but my skin tone go like one shade lighter. Tommie does look like her usual skin tone is very much so lighter. She does look, I don't know why. It could be makeup. I'm not sure. But I do know she looked done with them damn grills in her mouth. Okay, the grills in her mouth, those big ass eyelashes. Can she see? Is her eyes open, Jesus? Her lips look fake. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on with Tommie. But Tommie has always had weird shit going on with her for a long time. So maybe it's crack. Anyway, I'm just going online because I don't feel like it. Zonnique, who is T.I. and Tiny's daughter, she's also King's sister, said, "Hey, get off my brother. Leave my brother alone." Okay, because y'all know a lot of folks have been talking cash stuff because King is around here. You know, King got a girl pregnant. They were showing the little baby shower. Okay, little baby on the way, little baby boys on the way, and stuff. And a lot of folks have been saying a lot of things. This is my thing. I feel like, what did she say though? She said most of y'all parents had y'all at the same age as King and literally raised adults who enjoy writing negative shit about a person they know in no capacity on a blog. Y'all be safe though. Now, while I fully understand her feeling like she's defending her brother, because and this is my thing too. I feel like for me, there's a level. Some people like messy shit. Some people love messy things and messy rants and all that stuff. I don't be feeling like that. I feel like King is someone whose actions over the years have came off extremely immature and came off very childish. So I think people are judging him based on what he shows us. No one is guessing that King is immature. No one's guessing that King has issues. We are seeing things that King put out, and people are commenting based on that. Now, if in his real life that ain't how he is, and he lying to us, that's on King. But I feel like when you put your life out there and then people, they comment about it, it's based on what we see. We have never really seen King be responsible about stuff. We never really see King being positive about things. It's usually some rah-rah ratchet shit he doing or whatever. But if maybe hopefully, because him said it yesterday, maybe, hopefully, King being a father will mature him. That's all I got. Okay, but kudos to her for trying to defend her brother. But I'm like, ma'am, people talk cash shit about your brother because of what he do. That's it. That's all. Congrats to Victoria Monét, who is on the cover of Playboy. I didn't know that Playboy was still even a thing. I thought it died with Hugh Hefner. Do people still buy Playboy? I mean, because porn is free. Anyway, she's on the little cover, looking great and stuff. Okay, little cover girl. Okay, and things. Yeah, I did, but I swear to God, I did not know Playboy still was like a thing. I never understood people still like buy it or whatever. Now, the photographs are great. I think she looks great in the pictures. But I'm like, is people buying Playboy? I don't know. But congrats to her nonetheless. Okay. Blonde hair, green outfit on the table and stuff. And stuff. Child, they said Quavo got a baby. That's why he on my thumb. Well, yeah, y'all see Quavo on my thumb there, right? That's why Quavo in the corner. That's Glorilla. They said Quavo got a whole baby. Now I said, now look, men be out here secretly welcoming babies. It aggravates me because if a woman is pregnant, you see if we pregnant because it's the belly, okay? But men be around here hiding whole babies because they can walk freely in the world, and the woman is sitting around somewhere hiding the belly. So he had posted this on his IG. Okay, I'm gonna cut the sound on. It's loud, y'all. But if you listen, when he walks onto the plane, you will hear a baby crying. You will see a pink baby bag on the floor, and you can just about see a handle of the baby carrier over the seats. Okay? Now listen, y'all. If you listen, you will hear a little baby crying. A itty bitty new baby. Now, I'm gonna play it again. Okay. And it's loud because they're outside the airplane. And I think he thought, okay, I can't hear the baby because I'm outside the thing. They can't either. And then the audio gets more clearer in the plane. Okay. Now, the pink baby bag is on the floor. You see it in the reflection of the door, but also on the floor. Okay. And if you look at the seat he walking to, the little black hand, it's the handle of the cart. So I be spotting shit. You hear me? I am I spy private eye. Okay. I see it all. Mm-hmm. And he posted this on his social media. And when folk then said, is that a baby crying? And it's a newborn baby crying? Why Quavo got a newborn baby on the plane? They made a baby. And then he took the post down. So people feel like because he took the post down, it's like if you ain't trying to hide something, why did you post it? And then once you realize, oh, they can hear a baby, yes. Even though it was a quick little second of it all, their point was he took the post down because he didn't want people knowing he had a baby. So, look, ain't nothing wrong with birthing babies at all. You know, babies are blessings. And so people's issue was, you know, if it was a niece or nephew or whatever, their point was, why did he remove the post once the comments went on saying, oh, the girl, because I think there were rumors that a girl he was messing with was pregnant. And then, you know, the story kind of died down. And now they're like, why would Quavo be on a private jet, you know, his little house slippers with a baby bag, and then the baby he go. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the whole thing was he took the post down because if I'm somewhere and I'm with my niece or my nephew, I'm not removing a post because someone heard a baby cry because it ain't my baby. Oh yeah, my cousin baby. Mm-hmm. My cousin baby. I'm not removing it, and because he thought no one caught it. No, but anytime one thing posted, they hear it. So if Quavo has a new baby, congratulations, goo gaga. Okay, all that stuff. However, who knows? Nicki Minaj said, "Bitch, take me out of the group chat, leave me be. I did not do it." Now we discussed, I think maybe it was one day last week, how Megan's ex best friend, Kelsey Nicole, which we still don't know what she do, had posted promotional type of photos in Nicki's shoes, which made us feel like, oh, so Kelsey Nicole is out here modeling Nicki's shoes. That's haterish. Okay. Nicki said, "Bitch, not me." It wasn't me. So Nicki posted on social media how she posted a photo of my sneakers. Me nor my company knew anything about it until she posted it. So she did what many people did when they received my sneakers. They posted a photo on them. Kelsey Def went all the way out with this professional looking backdrop though, but she is in no way professionally connected to my sneaker brand. Child, when trying to dig rag go wrong, when trying to dick ride goes wrong because you tried I see you didn't Photoshop yourself on a bike. You Photoshopped your hair being long. And Nicki, child, we not working with her. No, ma'am, no, sir. Okay. Child, I said, and when people get shoes and they take little photos, and also on Kelsey's page, she had took down the post down. Product of them said, "Girl, we didn't pay you for that. Take that down." Okay. So the post where she used to have the pictures up, she took them down. You wanna know why? Because you were doing too much. Okay. You were trying to dick ride. You were trying to get some clout. You were trying to be petty. And I think she thought Nicki would like, yeah, my shoes. And it was like, no, thank you. Return to sender. No affiliation. You bought them shoes. You're not a spokesperson. Okay. I want Kelsey to find her some business. I want her to do something that isn't surrounded with trying to be petty and messy with people Meg had beef with or whatever. I feel like if you want to be a spokesperson for shoes, okay, bitch, open up Payless. If you want to do things for yourself, if you want to build a brand, cool, do that. But when you try to connect yourself to stuff that's messy, it just don't work out at all. So Nicki said, "Bitch, not on my watch. Not on my watch." Y'all know that Chrisean Rock and what's his man's name? James Chanel is caught up in a legal battle because James said she punched me in my face and I'm suing. Well, Chrisean is saying I am innocent. I am innocent. Okay, the In Touch got the court documents. And Chrisean is denying the allegations filed against her from James Chanel Wright. It says more specifically, Chrisean denied the musician suffered numerous physical injuries and suffered extreme mental anguish and severe emotional distress, as well as physical pain and suffering. Now, this is the thing. In lawsuits, sometimes it's not even the amount of injury physically you have. Sometimes if you just suffer mental anguish, if you are traumatized, all that stuff adds up to money. Like for me, in my car accident, like when I drive sometimes, I still flinch when cars come at me because I was T-boned. You know what I'm saying? So I do have mental anguish. But again, that's all a part of someone hitting you. Sometimes it's not, if someone punches you in the face, even if your punch heals in 4-5 days, it does not mean that, oh, that's all it was. It wasn't that big of a deal. Why you sue me? Because you punched me. Okay, and you know the numerous physical injuries could be you punched my upper lip was hurting, my bottom lip was hurting, my 2 teeth was hurting, my chin was hurting. That's numerous. That's 2 lips, 4 teeth, a chin, a nose. That's numerous physical injuries, and then extreme mental anguish came from probably just the situation. That's why you can't be hitting people and thinking, you know, if I don't seriously physically hurt someone, it ain't no big. No, it is. And now you're seeing what's going to happen. Okay. So again, she filed stuff and said, it wasn't, girl, guilty. Guilty. So all of that still has to go to court. But a part of me still feel like, Chrisean, you did it. You know, you did it. And again, I know she has to, plead innocent because a lot of folks don't want to just plead guilty. But child, if you punch somebody in the face, that's nose, 2 lips, 2 rows of teeth, and a chin. That is numerous body parts. So we will see how that ends up playing out and whatnot. Okay. Glorilla has an album coming out. I think I'm out on Friday, the 11th. Is that the 11th? Yeah. I come on Friday called Glorious. Okay. Now she put the little track. Well, I thought because she put the people who on her album, I had a better right here. So the people feature her. I said, come on now, features. Lotto. I can see it. I can see how it's one gold tooth. I don't mind the one gold tooth. Okay. Also, Sexy Red. Y'all know I am not a Sexy Red fan. I don't really like Sexy Red, but whatever. Hopefully the sound is better than ooh, babe. I don't like it. But Sexy Red is on it. Moni Long. Okay. Singing and stuff. Kurt. I said, Kurt. Once I seen, Kurt, I said, I gotta get the album. I have to listen to what her and Kurt do. Child, Kurt really want to be a rapper. I always said Kurt Franklin is the Flavor Flav of gospel music. He's the hype man of gospel, and he be gigging now. Okay, Kiera Sheard is on there. Okay, Chandler Moore around there. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, also Maverick City music. Megan Thee Stallion is on. Megan Thee Stallion is on there. This is a boss man, D-Lo. I don't know that man. T-Pain. I said T-Pain. T-Pain. Y'all know T-Pain is a musical genius. I'm in love with it. T-Pain can sing without auto-tune. If you've seen his, he did a like an unplugged thing. He can actually sing, okay? And then also Friday, okay? Glorilla said, "Bitch, play with your mama." I love it when an artist has a real rollout for their album. I love the fact that she has actual real artists on her. Now, that don't mean I'm gonna be good. Now, the album gonna be trash. I don't know. However, I love it that there's an actual rollout for this. This is her track list. It's 15 songs and stuff. So I really can't wait. And then the song called Rain Down on Me, featuring Kurt Franklin, Chandler Moore, and Kiera. Oh, that's the church song. That's the church song. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it, y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait. Anyway, but this y'all, I look. I really do hope it all works out in the right way. I do. I really do. I like Glorilla. I feel like from when she first came out, I was like, we don't see. I can see something, but it can go left or right. I don't know which way it's gonna go. And I love the fact that she's been going this up and up and up. This in her work ethic and how she's putting her products or whatever, and also the attention she's getting. So kudos to Miss Ma'am. Okay. Look, y'all take a little 30 little seconds, okay, and like the video, subscribe, and all that stuff. 30 seconds. Yeah. I know I said 30, but I love that beat. And so I had to keep letting it play a little bit. Okay. But I am back and we're almost done. Happy birthday to Toni Lee Braxton. Okay. I feel like when Toni came out, all short-haired and stuff, she came out all short-haired and raspy voice and all of that. And I don't think any of us knew just how amazing of an artist Toni would be all these. Now, hey Siri, how old is Toni Braxton?
Toni Braxton is 58 years old.
50, thank you. 50 years young. Okay, 50 years young around here. Toni Lee Braxton. My favorite Toni song is How Many Ways. I love that song. It's my absolute favorite song to listen to or whatever, and to cuddle up with and stuff, whatever. So happy 58th birthday to Toni Lee Braxton. Has given us hits after hits after hits. Okay, still sounds great. Still looks basically the same that she did back in the day. I mean, she had a few little tweaks here, you know what I'm saying? However, we love Toni. We love Toni. We love Toni. Okay, so happy birthday to Toni. Also, look, congrats. Look, this is really a once in a lifetime type of thing. Father and son playing on the same team, okay, at the same time, on the same court. Okay, we cannot just overlook, 7 whole days and not work from you. 7 whole nights. And I would just, I'm sorry, stop. Let me stop. Because I would get into a whole Toni Braxton singing thing. Okay, back to LeBron and them. Unbreak my heart, say you love me again. Child, Toni, let me stop. See, stop it. No more Toni song. We on. I'm about to scream. I'm back around here because I'll keep singing songs. But Bronny and LeBron got on the court together for the first time in the game, child. And to me, I feel like, look, as a parent, I feel like that has to be a amazing feeling for not only LeBron, also for Savannah, to see her husband and son, in their dream, and him seeing his son, like, what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of athletes probably wish they could do this. I think even with Dwayne Wade and his oldest son, who plays, I think this oldest son, like overseas somewhere, but I just feel like this is a moment, of Black excellence, okay? Around here. Me and my son, and the Lakers is a great team. The Lakers is a championship, even if they don't win a championship right now, but they are a championship team. LeBron is an amazing player. LeBron is not a player where currently he is washed and he's only there because child of a name. Like LeBron is still in his element of playing. LeBron still hit buckets, James Jr. around here. I was like, child, look, I was like, it's just so monumentous. Okay, I feel like it's just great to see, and I just don't want people to kind of like, oh, whatever, nepotism. So what? So what? Okay, we have never seen a father and son playing together. Okay, we have not seen that, and LeBron is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. His son is he's in the league. He has time to build up his own legacy, and I just feel like we have to always try to acknowledge these, once in a lifetime moment. A lot of people wish they could work with their parents and do what they love. You know what I'm saying? Even if your mama is an actress, and Denzel Washington and his son David, Denzel and his wife as well. They're both amazing actors, and now their son is an actor. I think the other kids are also in the movie, the acting, producing world. Like that is a level of honor, respect, and just lovingness that I want people to like really pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? And when your daddy is LeBron James, which yes, I want to play with my daddy. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Because if Kobe had some sons, we would have loved if we could have seen Kobe on the same team with a son. We would have loved if we could have seen Kobe and Gianna, you know what I'm saying? But may rest in peace. So I'm like, we not gonna just skip past Bronny and James playing together. Okay. You know how many people would love to play for the Lakers and play with LeBron, and that's your daddy? Now, we don't know what Bronny's career would be. However, we should make sure to acknowledge this moment in history. Okay? Because look at that, bitch. Look at that. From the baby boy sitting on the sideline with you, that's just you, just the daddy. He's just a kid. You know what I'm saying? And now he's playing in the game with you. We love to see a parent-child duo in movies. We love to see a parent duo child in music. We love seeing Beyonce, dancing with Blue Ivy. Because we've seen Blue Ivy being, we ain't seen being born, but I'm saying we've seen it from, you know what I'm saying? So we have to also say, yeah, good job. Okay. Anyway, I'm like, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Wait, let me see. Where is it? The AMAs. The AMAs happened. I'm not gonna play the thing. Not much, okay. The AMA did happen last night. They said it was an anniversary. If you don't know that there was a time where Nelly and Chingy were beefing, okay, a whole thing went on, child, and it was some stuff going on, whatever. It was crazy, and to see that Nelly and Chingy on stage performing, I said, look at God, okay? That's a part of hip-hop history. So they had a few artists from St. Louis perform. Nelly performed. Jaquan performed his stuff. Everybody in this bitch get tipsy, Chingy or whatever. And I'm mad I missed it. I'm gonna try to find it on probably on YouTube or whatever. But to me, I'm like, knowing that they buried the hatchet, left all that shit be, and they came off stage. Because y'all, if you look, I'm telling you, go on to Tidal or whatever thing you have. I have Tidal. Chingy's first album was a hit. You hear me? And so the fact that Chingy was around here, Nelly was around there. Okay, Nelly, Jaquan, it was just amazing, and I can't play it because I don't want to get flagged. Okay, let me find pictures. Let me find the pictures. Nelly and Chingy, AMAs 2024. I want to find some pictures of it. I can show y'all pictures. I can do that. Okay, let me share this screen. They on stage, child. Nelly, K, Jaquan, Chingy, some other St. Lunatics around there too. Okay. And I'm like, y'all just don't even understand when Chingy and Nelly was Chingy, it was a whole beefing thing. So to see them on stage together performing, okay. Every time I try to leave, something keep pulling. That's back when we love Tyrese. Okay, Tyrese singing on that Chingy song, loved it. Me and my ex will always play that song. But I love the fact that we was able to see it all go down. Well, I did not, because I did not know what was on. I'm so mad. I did because that child. Because I did see the clip of Mariah Carey singing her song, and I love how she sang "We Belong Together," but she had changed up the melody to fit her voice so that she doesn't have to hit so many high notes. And she made, because again, artists need Candy. I'm talking to you, Candy. Artists need to realize songs they made back when they was 20 and they now 50. And back when they were 20, they were singing these high-pitched note things. You can't sometimes do that every single time currently. So sometimes you have to change the melody of your song to not have to hit those high notes. Okay, so I liked that Mariah did that, and she still sounded good. But Nelly with St. Lunatics, Chingy, amazing. Okay. Now with that amazingness, where is it at? I lost it. Oh, right here. Remember, we just because I think with Nelly and them, I think wait, they suing Nelly. When I seen them saying Nelly and I said, wait, they suing that man. They was on stage together. Well, come to find out, 3 of the members of the St. Louis did not even know that Ali put them on the damn lawsuit. And so they want to be, hey, we don't want to be on that lawsuit. Leave us out of that, Ali. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay. Ali have did a $50 million lawsuit against Nelly. And he had added in Murphy Lee, Kaiwan and Cissy Smollett. They said, we did not ask or authorize anyone to include us in the lawsuit, okay? Leave us out that shit. Take us off of that. So the three, again, that's Murphy Lee, Kaiwan, and Cissy Smollett, got their own lawyer, okay? And they said, hey, we are demanding for Ali to remove us from the lawsuit because we didn't want to do any of that. Okay, and if you don't remove us, Ali, we're gonna sue you for putting us in your shit. And I said, no, what is going on here? Now, again, the same, they was thick as thieves back in the day. Okay, they were thick as thieves back in the day, and now it still feel like it's always one person like, I don't want to be here. And the one person who does not want to be involved is basically Ali. Ali said, you owe me money, and I want it. And everybody was like, nah, we good. Leave us out of this. Okay. So we will see what happens with that lawsuit eventually. You hear me? Let's do Safaree and Baker who's left. Who's left on my thumbnail? I did Tony. Let me do the quick little I'm trying to find. Did I even save it? Because I had things saved, but I may have deleted it because it was mainly about. Oh, it's right here. Remember a couple weeks ago, you know, the photographs of Amon was on the beach with Amber Rose, and on the block were saying, "Oh, Amber is dating Amon now, and they're messing around and blah 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 blah." And I said, I don't think that I felt like that wasn't true. I felt like Amber and Amon got cool on the BET College Hill show. I think they just became friends. So in my head, I said, even if he banged that girl once or twice or whatever, I don't see them as being a couple. I don't think they match. I don't think she like men like him. Well, I mean, let's see, Kanye. Well, no, he may be her type. He may be her type. I don't see her being his type, you know. But I do remember they got real cool on that show. So I felt like then they weren't a couple or dating. I felt like, no, they may, you know, hump on each other, but it ain't more than that. Okay. But folks just seen this picture and said, oh, they messing around. And I was like, no, I don't know. Okay. But he was talking with TMZ and said, no, you know, we just friends or whatever. That's it. Ain't none up. Okay. We're on the show together, but we're not involved romantically. And I said, well, cool. That's fine. Let it be. Jussie Smollett. Okay. Jussie, look, I just need him to stop immediately. I feel like Jussie is never going to come out and say, yes, I did it. He's never going to come out and say, I faked the thing. He's never going to admit to doing that. He's going to always say, I didn't do it. So I really do want him to stop addressing it. I know they're still in the court about it. I know he's still trying to fight it because he does not want it something on his record. I understand all of that, but I do feel like he needs to stop talking about it because, y'all, that happened before the pandemic. That happened in 2019. So it is it's damn near 2025. So I feel like even if you're still handling that in court, when you are doing these interviews, because you know he I think it's like a movie he has out now, so he's doing press for stuff, and the movie was doing it got good reviews. I just feel like your people should tell them, hey, we're not discussing the Chicago hoax case at all. But he did tell them folks at ET that he spent $3 million on legal fees fighting the case. I said, sir, you only owe them less than $40,000. They wanted like 30-some thousand to pay for, the amount of man hours or whatever. I'm not spending $3 million to save 30,000. That's one. I feel he did say it would be much easier if I just said I did it. It would be easier. It would be cheaper. He said, but I, as a black man, as a gay man, as a black gay too, I do not want to, just say I did it if I did not do it. Again, he even if, because I wasn't there, even if he did it, he will never admit to doing it. We know that now. So I want him to stop answering questions about it in interviews. Just say no comment. Talk to my lawyer. I told y'all, y'all already know I told y'all I didn't do it. So to me, there's no need. One, I feel like the press should stop asking him. Because I'm also a person who feel like we also sometimes can get upset about people answering questions that someone asked them. Because if you ask me a question, I didn't bring it up, you did. And I just responded with the same shit I've said over and over and over. So part of you also feel like journalists and yours are asking them shit for clickbait, because they messy as fuck too. Because like you said, I spent $3 million. I could have easily said a long time ago, yes, I did it. I'm gonna do my little time and leave. But he said, but I don't want to go to jail. I don't want it on my record because I did not do it. He only so he had spent 6 days in 2022. He was convicted. It happened in 2019. He was convicted in 2022. It is October 7th of 2024. He was sentenced to 150 days in jail and probation and some fines. He did 6 days in jail, and then he's still trying to fight it. I do want him to stop it. I do. But I also want media to stop asking him about it because there's nothing new about it. So everybody need to stop. He does, and so does the goddamn people. Dame, this is a quick little thing. Dame Dash, listen, y'all listen. Just listen.
Business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know raped my girl or raped anybody for that matter. So I do know that conversation was had, and I was really surprised that he moved forward with that relationship.
So Dame Dash is talking about Jay-Z doing an album with R. Kelly, Jay-Z having any kind of business ties with R. Kelly. And I said, sir, what? Dame Dash trying to say he can't believe that Jay-Z worked with R. Kelly because of the accusations that R. Kelly messed with Aaliyah before Aaliyah was legally grown. It's insane to me because Dame Dash was in the Fiesta video. Dame Dash was in the Fiesta video with R. Kelly and Jay-Z. So if you felt like Jay-Z or anybody for that matter should not have been working with R. Kelly, why were you dancing in the video? The Fiesta video, the Fiesta video came out way after, R. Kelly had and Ali of marriage had been annulled. So why are you trying to make it seem as if Jay-Z partnered with them and it was an uneasy feeling and I had to walk with? Sir, you were dancing in the Fiesta video. What do you mean? I felt uneasy due to Aura's troubled past. Nigga, you was dancing. Fiesta, 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 woo-wee. Fiesta. You was dancing in the video. That's why I feel like Dame Dash is full of shit. Because you're trying to sound smart and, oh, I'm trying to, whatever. You were in the video. You will never see a video of me with somebody I feel like I had issue with how they did shit. And after I had issue with how they did shit, and I felt like they were bad people, I'm dancing in a video. I just had to mention that. Because I was like, Dame gets on my nerves completely. You hear me? Who we got left? We ain't got much left to do. We did Glorilla, we did Tony, we did da-da-da-da, we did Jussie. Okay, yep, we got last two with Nicki Minaj and Puffy. Y'all, Nicki had a concert. Nicki had a concert in Miami. Child Safaree. I know y'all don't like it. I can't play it because it's music playing. So again, he's rapping Nicki's song. I know Safaree is a tool. I know Safaree is corny. He's also hilarious because first of all, it's kind of creepy. Going to your ex-girlfriend, fiance show years after y'all broke. Now again, Nicki is an artist. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he may just still be a Nicki fan. He may just be a Nicki fan. Now, I don't know if someone told her beforehand, hey, Safaree is in the audience. And in her commentary on stage, she was saying, like, oh, you thought someone was the best person. Well, they're a fool. They're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So she was saying stuff like, an ex being this and being that, not being shit all around here or whatever. So folk then seen Safaree, leaving with security. However, Safaree, child, he came, where's the thing? Because he came with security. Do I have it? He came in a jean jacket because he's petty. He said, I'm proud, no cap. A lot of y'all will never understand, but there is no malice in me. I'm proud. Because his point is, a lot of things that she did was because of me. Now, to me, I said, I have not followed her tour verbatim the whole time. I don't recall her, if anyone has been watching her tour or whatever, I don't recall if she's always brought her husband to dance or if she waited until the one time that she knew her ex was in the crowd and then decided to bring her husband on stage to dance awkwardly next to him. I have never seen somebody who danced close to their spouse and not own their spouse. I was like, is y'all married for real? It was cringy. He's also awkward. Was he in prison for a long time? Is he still maybe her husband is still in the mind of a prisoner. Maybe he still think he's in jail. Because I'm like, sir, why your hands down? Did she say don't touch me? Because if this is my man. Okay. When you doing things, you look all over you. And so I feel like, why don't they have any chemistry as husband? And I'm not saying he don't love her or whatever, but I felt like, I was like, why is he so awkward? That's why I felt like, did she say, hey, come out on stage, I'm going to show Safaree what he missing. He just sent Chaz again. Maybe he's still in prison. I don't know. I'm just like, no, I'm going to lap dance on my man's lap. I'm gonna perform for my man. He just seems so like maybe he's just not a expressive, emotional person. But I was like, if you don't slap her ass, that's your wife's ass. Well, you slap her booty. Can't grab a boob. I'm just saying. Anyway, so folk were saying, oh, you know, did Nicki only bring her out? Did Nicki only bring her husband out because Safaree was in the audience and she was trying to say him saying, be messy and petty, as I probably would too. As I would too. Okay. I love her outfit though. The boots, the hair, she looks great. Her outfit looks amazing. But this feels like it wasn't planned. And she said, hey, get my baby daddy and have him come sit out here, you know, and just be still. No, don't move. Just sit there and look around. No, don't touch me. Mm-mm. And she's doing a song. He wants an F-R-E-A-K song. That's what she's dancing to. But I was like, child, but Safaree I thought I had the one thing where so this is it music playing?
Her jacket don't look
The
good.
jacket looks great.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about, but every woman in here is gonna like that. Please, you wore a jean vest.
So because of this old clip of him, because that's Nicki.
Her jacket don't look
The
good.
jacket looks great. I don't know what you're talking about.
And next to Nicki, that's Safaree. And they're talking about somebody in a jean, inside in a jacket, and she said, you wore a vest. Shut up.
But every woman in here is gonna like that. Please, you wore a jean vest.
So because of Nicki talking about the jean vest, this fool is
October 6th, Sunday, and I'm gonna get right to it. You know, I've been hearing like great things, rave reviews about, you know, the Gag City tour, and I'm like, you know what? I should go. I should go to the Gag City tour and just enjoy it like everybody else. What the hell? Why do I gotta be left out? Why can't I go? I can go. I will go. And I'm gonna go.
child.
I think it would be right. I think I would be doing this world a disservice if I didn't wear something that is stuck with me for years. I did it once, and I'm gonna do it again. I remember I was doing something, and even till this day, people, I don't know, they think they're bullying me, but you're not. And I am gonna wear a jean vest to the Gag City tour.
Please, you wore a jean vest.
Ladies and gentlemen, I presume to you the jean vest.
Safaree is stupid, okay? Look, he corny as hell, but still, it's just so stupid. It's so dumb. Now, after, you know, the thing, you see Nicki and her husband around here.
Let's do the bottom, y'all. All right, you guys. Yes, that's what happened. It was so hot. And we had a new makeup artist today, and you know when the makeup is wet, you can't touch it with a sponge. So she made a mistake and did that. But we out here. We getting this whole show done plus a surprise.
Yeah. It was already had powder and then the big on top.
So that's her man, okay? Now again, it's her husband's fine. But I feel like they were saying that Safaree was put out by Nicki. And they were saying that the guys leading him out with Nicki security. In actuality, Safaree came with security. So that's his security, and he's just leaving. I mean, I maybe would not have made it a big issue or whatever, but that's what Safaree do. But I do think it's cool if he's supporting her. I mean, she's Nicki Minaj. She's still an amazing rapper. An artist, and he was with her from before, and he knows how to get attention. He knows how to get clicks and views. And he said again, that was all my security. Me and my jean vest left in peace on our own. Y'all region, because folks were saying Nicki had them put out, and stuff. So I think it's cute. You know, if Nicki, you know, not fakely, but if Nicki, you know, had her husband come out for the dance on in front of her ex-man, that's fine. Safaree was around his house singing his ass off, rapping the songs and everything, having a good time with the fans, was a little drink. Okay, with the security beside him, I think it's smart for him to have security. But I said, child, Jesus, please fix it. So that was, you know, Nicki and Safaree. R. Kelly was denied his appeal. He appealed the stuff. They said, hell no, you did it. Sit down somewhere. That's all we need to know. They say the Diddy sex line got 12,000 calls in one day. Now, first of all, that's because folks called that line to see if it was real. That does not mean that 12,000 victims called. That means people was petty and was calling. Okay. That only means y'all gave us a number to call and everybody called. We seen his bodyguard call the damn, you know what I'm saying? So we not gonna act like, you know, that the 12,000 calls in one day means that 12,000 actual victims of Diddy's diabolical deeds called. Okay, let's leave that where it is. Also, Diddy is losing the key to the city. He was given the key to the city of Monét. He already lost the New York one. He was given the key to the city for Miami Beach, and they are now saying, give it back now. Okay. They said he got the key back in 2015 from Mayor Philip Levine. But I'm like, I mean, he in prison. What he can't use the key no more. You know. But I also feel like, why take back the key now? The key should have been taken back when that video came out of him abusing Cassie. So part of me feel like, oh, now y'all want to take the key back. It could have been did that. But again, he's in prison. He can't use that key. The key don't work no more. So yeah, but did he keep losing, child? He keep losing. He keep losing. And lastly, Diddy mama Combs wrote a thesis paper in defense of her son. And I feel like, I don't think his mama has said anything at all since even the Kathy stuff had happened. Now again, she wrote a whole dissertation for Chapel Law School. And she put it out via her attorney. And I'm gonna try to read this shit as best as I can. I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created of lies. To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to stay in court, to finally share his side and to prove his innocence. Now, I am not here to portray my son as perfect because he is not. He has made mistakes in his past, as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever got violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel's surveillance showed otherwise. I said, ma'am, not girl. Anyway, sometimes the truth and the lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm and it's too complicated to be believed. Ma'am, no. This is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as a admission of guilt. Ma'am, it was the payment wasn't an admission of guilt. The video was proof of it. Okay. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charge leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken from them not because they were guilty of the crime they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what the society considers to be a good person. History has shown us how individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past actions or mistakes. I told you I got a thesis paper. Watching the world make jokes and laugh at my son's life crumbling before our eyes is something I can never forget. It is truly agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily over lies and misconceptions without ever hearing his side or affording him the opportunity to present his side. Ma'am, when Kathy said, "You did these things to me," your son had a chance then to acknowledge his side of things. He chose to lie and say, "I didn't do nothing," paid that lady the money. Then the video show us he was a monster. Because let me tell you something. When people are abusive, that ain't the first way they abuse someone. You don't chase nobody down a hallway half naked and you kick and drag and stomp them out. That is not a first time abuse thing. That is I'm an abusive monster. These lies thrown at him are motivated by those seeking a financial gain and not justice. These individuals saw how quickly my son's civil legal team settled his ex-girlfriend's lawsuit, so they believe they can receive a quick payday by falsely accusing my son. False allegations of sexual assault thwart true victims of sexual violence from getting the justice they deserve. To make matters worse, the federal government is now using these lies to prosecute my son. This injustice has been unbearable for our family. The worst part of this ordeal is watching my beloved son be stripped of his dignity, not for what he did, but for what people choose to believe about him. I ask his supporters, fans, colleagues, friends, and the public to not judge him before you had a chance to hear his side. I beg you to think about those who have been wrongfully persecuted, to remember that not everyone who's made mistakes in life deserve to have their entire existence judged by a single action or a few mistakes. My son is not the monster they have painted him out to be, and he deserves a chance to the side. I can only pray that I am alive to see him speak his truth and be vindicated. And to all the people.
Shut up! That is so stupid.
Ma'am, look, I fully understand as a parent, as a family member of someone who was being accused of things, you do want to fully stand behind your family member. As the mama, she wants to fully defend her son. I fully get that. But you can't make it seem as if it's our fault that Diddy is in the mess he's in. She's making it seem as if y'all believe this, or because y'all believe what they said, my son is arrested. Ma'am, who bought the baby oil? Who paid for the makeup artist to cover up Kathy's bruises? Who paid the hotel security folks to not put out that footage back then? No one made your son a monster. Your son's actions is what made him a monster. People fully believed everything when they saw how he savagely beat Cassie in a hotel lobby and nothing but a towel. The reason people are now coming up and speaking about what your son did is because of what your son did. Now, if she's speaking out because of the allegations of him messing with underage people, I can understand saying my son may be an abusive asshole control freak, but he isn't this. He's a pedophile. I can understand her saying he ain't perfect. So you can't make it seem as if anybody put your son in this position, and then to want to bring up people who be sent to prison. You know, people who are innocent, who are found guilty, and then are 20, 30 years later they're exonerated because they didn't do it. I feel like if your son, even if there was one victim of your son's monstrous behaviors, that one victim still deserves justice. Because even if a person kills one individual, they're still a murderer. We have to stop making it seem like if it's only one victim, then it ain't that bad. Oh, if he just beat Cassie, if he just forced Cassie to fuck people, I mean, it's just only Cassie. If you kill one person, you are still a murderer. You don't have to hurt more than one person for it to be a crime. But we know his antics went far beyond just Cassie. We know that for a fact. So I do believe that Diddy has the right to defend himself in court. I do believe he has a right to speak his piece in court. But ma'am, he got to get there first. All the shit on social media don't mean nothing because we not in court. This is a court of public opinion. We're going to have jokes. The same way Diddy would say stuff about other people when things happen, in the world. Period. So I get she wants to, defend her son. That's what a mama's supposed to do. However, even if your son only beat and tormented Cassie, he's in jail for that one thing. Even if other people he's done things to where those people felt traumatized, your son's actions is the reason he's in this predicament. You want to know why? If your son wasn't rich and famous, he would not have been able to afford to do all of this shit. So you can't say, oh, it's a money grab for people. Your son used his money, his influence, his power to make people do things they didn't want to do. Okay, he blew up Kid Cudi's car. So let's not make it seem like your son is this completely innocent person who one time got pissed and slapped the girlfriend one time, and now no, he did not just slap her one time. He was abusing her for a while. And when he had the opportunity to come clean and say, hey, in the past, I've done this and that and this and that, and I was wrong. And since then, I went to counseling, I've got help. He had a chance to do that, period. Matter of fact, his lawyer said, Kathy came to him and said, I'm going to write a book about it. Okay. And if you want to, you can buy the book from me. You chose to not pay her before she went public, just to pay her once she went public. That's his fault. Because let me tell you this: if your ex-girlfriend you had a long-standing relationship with, who you felt the need to settle within 24 hours, that means you should have done that in the beginning. But he chose to think he was above the law. He chose to think people would ignore what Kathy had to say. He felt like if she put a book out, it won't matter. And then once she put the book out in the form of a lawsuit, you want to make it seem as if we tripping because we saw the shit. Miss us with the bullshit, Mama Combs. Yes, he been ripping folks off for years. Diddy has been doing bad things for years. He was knowingly ripping off artists. And when Aubrey said that he was only offering folks their publishing if they signed an NDA to not speak negatively about him and any other corporations up under him because he knew shit was coming down the pipeline. So I am all for a mother standing, because if it was DJ, I'm 10 toes down. However, we ain't raised DJ to be a abusive, drug taking, baby oil spreading maniac. You can support your family if they made a mistake. You can still say, hey, you fucked up and I still love you, but hey, you got to pay the price. You may have to go to jail, but I will love you through it. It's levels to it. So you write that goddamn thesis paper to get us on your side, man, miss us the bullshit. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Okay, that's it. That's all. Okay, I am tired. I told y'all I didn't put on no lipstick or whatever. I'm trying to go to bed. I did not want to be long. It ended up being almost 2 hours. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. We had a good time. Do not forget my Potomac. Look, Potomac episode 1 was actually good. Okay, the season did feel different. I know some folk don't care about the new season. If you don't care about the new season, still watch my reviews. Okay. The like review is up as well. I was live yesterday. It ain't no thumbnail up, but it's up there. Okay. So it's up there yesterday. Go watch that. And this was a good time too. Okay. Y'all know to like, comment, share, subscribe. To follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I will be back tomorrow. 9 p.m. same time, same place. Okay. I love you all. Have a good night. Okay, be good, be safe. Bye.